Hello everybody and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2 Italy. So we're still pretty heavy into our World War, I guess. It's a couple of years late compared to the actual World War, First World War, but either way. We did just get into a pretty heavy engagement between our battlecruisers and some French battlecruisers, but we came out on top with us gaining a fairly sizable victory in terms of ships sunk, because we actually sank one. So it's their second, here we go, it's their second battlecruiser that we sank. It's a little bit lighter than the one we were on before, but either way, we were able to destroy it. And it was pretty equivalent to the Stephen Walker in terms of, like, firepower. Ours was a little bit heavily... Stephen Walker's a bit more heavily armed. It has a bit of a heavier... Well, a little lighter secondary. It doesn't have these tertiary guns. It doesn't have AA. I think it's got a little bit better armor. It also weighed less. So yeah, it's probably their first line... Is their first version of what am I trying to say? Their first battle cruisers that they came out with, most likely, like Stephen Walker is ours. But either way, our other two battle cruisers were able to do fairly well, but they got caught in, and they got into kind of a slugging match with the other three battle cruisers that the French had. So yeah, it's a bit of a fight. So we got a light cruiser in for repairs, both of our battle cruisers in for repairs, and the Sicily, the lead ship of the Sicily class dreadnought, is down for 2 more months because they had engine trouble a couple of months back. We did just get our new corvettes built, and they will be done with their waking up period soon, hopefully. I don't know if I can put these to... I can put them on trade protection, so we're just going to do that now. On to trade protection. Yes, all 7. Okay, and then we can go ahead and take some of these boys off of trade protection. Active fleet, yes. And then 2 more here. Active fleet. And there we go. We got quite a bit more destroyers now, so that'll be nice. The other thing I want to do is... how much we got? Yeah, we can build some more corvettes. They're 400-tonners. They're not that great, but, you know, they are what they are. So we'll put, I guess another... let's do 6 new corvettes. We'll put them in there. 6 of those. And something I did want to do, even though it's not going to be done for this fight, I want to design 2 new designs. I want a newer light cruiser with all the things that we have been able to get. So above line torpedo mounts, yes. So we do have above line torpedo mounts, and with this we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll have 5 center line gun mounts, 6 inches. 28 knots is pretty good. 3-inch belt's nice. Direct firing's good. 2 3-inch guns. You know what? I'm thinking we bring that up a little bit, and we bring that to 6. 3. Let's bring that to 8 3-inch guns. Just 6 3-inch guns. There we go. Well, I'll be firm about that. We have a couple of light anti-aircraft guns. And that's all we have is some light anti-aircraft guns. We have some mines here, which is nice. So I want to kind of bring this up to maybe... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have 8 light anti-aircraft guns on board. We got quite a few torpedo tubes, so that's really nice. Now, above waterline torpedo tubes. And we can't do a flight deck or anything like that. So I'm good with this. 28 knots is fairly nice as well. It's a little bit slower than the... Actually, no, it's fairly good. No, we'll keep that. Just the one thing I do want to put on is maybe just 100 more tons, and there we go. So 4,600 tons gets us this new light cruiser design, which, in all honesty, I think is pretty darn good. Those light, secondary 3-inchers will be good for maybe future retrofitting them for dual purpose, so they can be some AA mounts, as well as being good for like trade interdiction. And the 6-inchers will be good against other light cruisers. And I like the torpedo spreads. We're just going to go ahead and okay this. Yeah, we'll research that for 2 months. And the other thing I wanted to do is take a look at some heavy cruisers. Or I guess armored cruisers still is what they're called, because we don't have heavy. I don't think we've researched heavy mounts yet. So okay. Doesn't look too bad, and we have a couple. I'm thinking we bring this up to an even 13,000 tons. It's less torpedo technology, and doesn't have director firing for its secondaries. So we're going to go for secondaries. I want that to be director firing, so that they have a bit more of a punch. 6-inch guns and secondaries is nice. I like that. Can we go to 100 rounds per gun on our main guns, and then we have 3 turrets, each 10 inches, in dual turret mounts. 5-inch belt's okay. 30 speed, really? Our new light cruiser doesn't even have 30 speed. Our new light cruiser's got a 28 speed, so we can drop that down a little bit, actually. I'm good with this being maybe, I'm good with it being 28, actually. We'll go with that, 28. Now the question is, what do I want to do with that spare weight? Definitely want to put some AA mounts on here. I'll have some 6 anti-aircraft guns. We're going to clear off the torpedoes, because we'll depend on our lighter forces for torpedoes. We don't have catapults unlocked yet, so I don't feel good about putting in a seaplane hangar. Like, we could do that and then put like one plane in there, but ship is unused placement. Without catapults, cannot. We'll have to stop to launch aircraft. So yeah, I'd rather just go with none there. Director firing is good. Let me think. Could bump this up to maybe 6-inch belt. Be pretty good. With our 10-inch guns, that would mean anything closer than 14,000. Yeah. Good with that. I guess we could maybe put in a ship's less torpedo protection, unused displacement. Okay, torpedo protection, we can put that in, so that's nice. Get 2? Well, we can get 2. Okay, everything's okay. Forward superimposed, it's 400 tons. 450 tons, let's say, for another gun mount. So I wouldn't want to do that. Can we get it up to maybe 11? This would have to be a battle cruiser, yeah. So 10 inches the max on that. We got 100 tons spare. So what do we want to do with that 100 tons? Secondaries and armored turrets. We'll keep that to 2 inches. We'll keep that to 1 inch is fine. Turret tops are good. Turrets at 5. We're at 5.5. Make them a little bit harder to knock out. No, that's a little bit much there. 6 inches is where we'll have to stay. Could go diesel. Okay, we don't have oil, so we can't do that. So we have to stay on coal. We'll have to capture some oil production areas at some point. I guess we'll just load it down with another two anti-aircraft guns. And that'd be good, I guess. Like the Giuseppe's 17,600 tons. It's got 6 10-inch guns, 14 6-inch guns. Let's see what the Giuseppe actually... I want to view the design. 9-inch belt. You know what? we're gonna not do that. We might refit the Giuseppe class. I'll have to think about that quite a bit. I'm gonna have to think about that. But the new light cruiser I definitely like. It's a bit lighter, but it's got much more capability than the Marcella class. Like the Marcella's, it's 5-inch guns. It's half a belt lighter in terms of armor. It's much slower. It's got below-line torpedo mounts, and it's got an old fire control. So, yeah, we're going to stick with the new design. Will just be for our light cruisers. And after the war, we'll have to take a look at feasibility. Look at the feasibility of some of our heavy cruisers. But we'll keep the Giuseppe for now. And I don't think there's much else we can do. I mean, we could unpause a second Elba. We resume that. It's 1,000. No, we're just gonna halt that. That's too much. Alright. Let's go to the next turn and see what happens. Enemy fleets dominate the seas around. Okay. The enemy has sent out feelers about a negotiated peace with that. We're still beating them by 2-1. So we'll not let them off. We'll not let them off lightly. A peace is concluded with our side gaining some minor territories. Damn it! And we didn't get shit. And there goes all of the corvettes, because that's how we designed them, which actually helped us out a little bit when it came to this. So I guess we'll keep going for 4 months. Damn it! I was so looking forward to trying to get Tunisia and Corsica. We're gonna have to build up our heavy forces so that we can beat them in the next war. Damn it. Another 1,000 tons for ship or dock size. That's good. Okay, new Giuseppe just been commissioned in the Navy. Increased accuracy. Okay. Let's go to the build screen. New light cruiser. I guess we'll go ahead and start building 2 of those. 1 more month and we'll have the first of the Elba off of the slips. So we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. New dreadnought is done. Setting us about an alliance. Excellent idea. It'll decrease our budget a little bit, but I think it'd be worthwhile to go ahead and do. So there we go. Believes that France has stolen technology. Increased tension with them. Yes. Company has developed an improved model of the fighter, the AC-80. The AC-80B. Speeds increase, cruise speed. Speeds increased across the board, it looks like. Firepower has been upped a little bit. It's got better maneuverability of a 10. Toughness is the same, but it's got medium and heavy bomb load of 2 60-pound bombs. Just not bad for this era. Reliability is still not great, but yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do the B. Let's check our aircraft types. I want to get rid of the older designs, so let's see here. The B is fine. 6 and 7. Reliability hasn't been proven for this fighter yet, but it's definitely not as good as that one. So we are going to go ahead and drop the AC-81. I'm going to make that obsolete. I think we're also going to drop the Fiat G76B. Yeah, we're going to drop it. It's not exactly what I'd like. Yeah, we're dropping that. Now it's a question of, are we going for the M79 or the AC-80B? And they both have Like, firepower is better for the AC-80B. Range is better. Cruise speed is the same. Max speed's that. It's got better reliability, though. It's a little older. Toughness is lessened. We're going to drop that. We're going to go for the AC-80B. So we'll go with that. Okay, and we still can't get a torpedo bomber, maybe? I would love to get some, like a bomb load and, range and reliability on a torpedo bomber. Oh, we do have torpedo bombers. Range and reliability, there we go. That'll be great. Okay, that's being made. Got 2 more months for the new Marcella to come off the slips. Alright. Okay, let's keep going. British government first office sell us rights to efficient hull for some money. We have to develop that ourselves because we do not have the cash on hand. I'm not going to go under 2-inch guns, better 2-inch guns, so quality 1, that's okay. It's been equipped with the AC-80B, good. Okay, 1 more month for the Marcella refit. We really need to start building up tension with France again. I want that war, damn it. But they're 1,000 tons in private shipbuilding, so that's pretty nice, actually. Rebellion is broken out in the Japanese possession of Formosa. Okay, Taiwan's rising up. Okay, our new heavy cruisers finished our working up, and we have the rebuild of the Marcella, well, the Marcella class finished. So that's good. Okay. I'm thinking we're going to take the Marco Polo class, and we're going to put them on mothballs. They're almost 20 years old. Well, 2 of them are 20 years old. One of them is just barely not. So that's something. So we're going to put those on mothballs, and we are going to design a new ship. But I'm going to look at what we got here. So a 9-inch belt, 2-inch deck, 9.5-inch turrets, 6-inch battery, 10 conning tower armor, or 10-inch conning tower. It's got 6 10-inch guns. We could have a chase and a pursuit armament of 2 guns apiece. But our broadside is a full 10. Or a full 6. 14 6-inch guns. Okay, direct fire control, 17,600 tons, 26 knots. Okay, 26 knots. Alright. Let's design something that's better than that for our new heavy cruisers. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's an aft superimposed, so that's actually fairly good. So let's bring that up to 10 inches so we can compete with the Giuseppe. 30 knots is nice. 7-inch belt's a little lighter than I'm used to. Bring that down to 100 rounds. 14-inch is good. Let's bring that up to maybe 6 anti-aircraft gun installations. Okay. Got good there. And we're just overweight. Oh, director fire control would be really nice for the secondaries. Okay. 10-inch main. Okay, it's a little lighter than the Giuseppe. It's a little lighter. This is the Umbria. The Umbria class. It's not bad. It's a iteration on the Giuseppe class. Which, I mean, I'm good with. The Giuseppe is how old? Let's see. Year... They were finished in 1915. But they're all built from the 1914 refit. So I guess they got refitted right at the end of the month when they were just coming out. Probably with director fire control. Okay, so that's a thing. So with... So they're faster. They're the same. They're just as well armed. maybe can we... And they're a little lighter. If we can bring them the same thing, can we bring this up to maybe... Because the Giuseppe's a 9-inch belt. So he's there. Can we bring that down? Okay, 29 knots. And we've got plenty of spare there now. Okay. I'm going to go to 6.5... Let's go 7 inches on that turret. Secondaries are in casemates. Which kind of sucks, but it's what it is. I mean, can we get this into maybe 2s? No, that's reliability gear. And if we went to 1s, it would probably be a little ugly. Bring it down to maybe 10. No, we're going to keep it at 14, and we'll just keep casemates on here. Okay. That is not a bad ship. It's a little faster. It's a little... It's about the same armaments. It's actually got some anti-aircraft. I mean, we could clear out these torpedo tubes if we wanted to, but they're not really hurting anything. Yeah. I'm good with that, I think, because I don't think if we check the... Nah, the Giuseppe's... Oh, shit, I just lost it. Just name... Okay, that works. Oh, no, but... Okay. This up there, okay. Yeah, okay, we got it. Let's bring this up to that. Bring that down. You would go up to 9 inches. You to 7. That's all fine and good. You up to 10 belt. Good, good. Oh, and you up to 8 anti-aircraft. I don't think we missed anything else there. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, yeah, I'm good with this. The Carlo. Carlo class heavy cruiser. So I guess we're gonna, yeah, we'll save this. Ooh, cancel that. No, director firing. There we go. Now everything's okay. The Carlo class. The Carlo Alberto. Okay. That is expensive. Alright, we've saved it. We'll do the feasibility study in a couple of months when we've checked our... when we've gotten some more cash in the coffers. Okay, finished the working up of the new Elba Dreadnought. Okay. Need to go ahead and bring that down. I just want to focus on France. We need to kill France. Due to hold a speech on an annual gathering of the Naval League, we should freedom of the seas is threatened by the imperialistic ambitions of France. Okay. Oh, I got expected advances in subdivision and damage control. That's nice. 15,000 ton displacement of destroyers is now researched, and we got quality 0 17-inch guns. New AC-80B has been iterated upon this year, so it's got another... Wow, it's actually gotten quite a bit more speed. Bomb load's still the same, toughness the same, maneuvers the same, firepower's been raised up a little bit. Sure, we'll take that. Okay, we got a little bit of money now. I think if we go ahead and... Yeah, we've got to do a study. So design ship, open the Carlo Alberto. Save that. Yes, we'll save it. Save it. Got enough money, and there we go. Feasibility study being done on that. Okay, and we'll just save our money for the next couple of months. So that we can start turning out these, or we might start might unpause the design or the build process of our Elbas. Rebels in Formosa have defeated Japanese forces. Formosa has now declared independence. Okay, gradual damage control improvements, nice. All right, cool. 2 more months for that. Yeah. Good. One more turn. Actually, I want to check. Let's see. What is our... we've got 40,000 dock size, 43,000 for the British, 43,000 for the French, 43,000 for them, 42,000 for you, 41,000, 43,000. So we're actually keeping up. We're a little bit smaller, but I don't think anybody's really pushing like huge ships. Like their biggest are their dreadnoughts, and they're pushing like 31,400 for the British, and that's their new Collingwood class, which 16-inch guns, 8 16-inch guns, 11-inch belt, 25 knots. Elba's a little bit, it's showing its age. It's showing its age a bit. Again, we'll have to give that a couple of months before we can really start building those again. Another month. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and resume construction with you. We'll do that. We can also... no, we don't really want to do anything else. Yeah, we'll just keep constructing the new Elbas. If we check the almanac, the British are not building any more dreadnoughts. French are building 3 more, no more for them. So yeah... this is, And it seems, actually, the British got rid of all of their heavy cruisers. Same with the Austro-Hungarians. And the Germans. I don't know. I'm going to keep our armored cruisers going for a bit. I think the Carlo Alberto is really good for mid-tier kind of fleet battles, and definitely for raiding. That's what I'm using my armored cruisers for a lot, and we're keeping our light cruisers going. It looks like the French are also getting rid of most of theirs. Huh. That is something. And are they building, like, naval data? What else are they building? Doesn't look like much. Huh. Oh, well. But looking at the time, I think this is going to be the end of this episode, so thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you want to help support the channel, consider the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. But I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye!